Hello everyone, welcome back to our spy game actual play HexCrawl, where I put these poor unfortunate souls through a campaign of my own devices. We had the twist last week. It was great. I've been waiting literally forever to pull that on you. So I'm very happy with that. Frax, thank you very much for the sub. Please let us know in chat who you want your subscription dice to go to. They get a little advantage dice. You can give it to anyone amongst our assembled people, even myself. Op might need it, he's been captured. Athrena doesn't have any, and Nyx has one. Nyx being, I guess, now the brains of the outfit, whilst Pope is still looking after his partner. We hope they get well very, very soon indeed. Okie dokie, let's go around and have a chat. This time not about pretend spaceships and yachts and blowing them up. Did you? So did you? Right? Are you gonna buy Star Citizen, or are you still screwing around? What's going on, Noah?
I'm not actually gonna buy it.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because I've seen how much ships can cost. There are ships that are like $1,000. So, and that's real. That's real life money, and I'm real life poor. So,
Fuck that.
I'm not gonna get started with that because I know that if I get started, I will spend $1,000 on a ship. So I'm just gonna walk away. Hi everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as the Noir Enigma. That's right. I remember my password, baby. We out here. We did it.
Whoa, now hang on. You did not prepare me for that news. Hang on. Hang on. We need to know the story now.
All right. So for those of you who have not seen, the wonderful Lynn here drew character art of me for my game Kingsguard. It's me as the GM, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is amazing. I need to have it done on all of my. I need to have this as my profile picture on all of my platforms. And so I changed it on my YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then it got down to TikTok. And I'm just like, you know what? Tonight's the night. So I spent low key, and I mean this, 3 hours.
What the fuck?
Remembering every email that I have ever created. And I found it. And I changed the email, and I changed the name, and now I am the Noir Enigma on all the platforms, and it's thanks to a wonderful piece of art from Lynn. So thank you.
The dream.
I am
the dream.
excited to tell this story.
Oh my god, that was a journey. I wasn't prepared for like the 3 hours either. Oh. Okay. Susie, can you bring me back some kind of normality, please?
Contrary to Noir, I've just been a boring bastard, honestly. I've just, been living my life, working out, regretting working out about 10 minutes after the high wore off, and then playing video games.
It's the life.
Yeah, and then having my life ruined on Saturday, obviously. After the fire?
Oh,
Sam,
I thought you meant in the future.
It's going to be terrible.
It was for a week of twists, wasn't it? They did all kind of land on the same week. Like the big change for this, and then all of the introductory stuff. Well, you guys had all been sorting your own shit out. Like we effectively had political PvP going on for like the first 3 sessions. And then I had to like bundle up all of my plot and stick it into last session.
To be fair, I was enjoying Miria's Dawnish adventures. She's in a nice place with a hot boy. She's buying dresses, sneaking into palaces, and then boom, that happened. And I'm like, okay, we're in it now.
You know why though, Susie? Because
Why?
you're not allowed to enjoy anything.
No. No, neither me nor Miria.
No.
What did you
Yeah,
do?
so-
Like, not allowed to enjoy anything. God damn.
Well, I don't know.
Where do
This is
I
my
start?
channel. I can spoil it if we like. So basically, you know, we play during this period of Westerosi history, like after the first Blackfire Rebellion, right? So there'd just been a big civil war, and it was my whole how I dealt with Brexit a couple of years ago. Because the whole kind of atmosphere was this had all happened and the dust had settled, so everyone was kind of having to get along, even though you knew that your neighbor was an asshole and didn't back the side that you backed or whatever. And so last week, I'd been hinting it anyway, and there was a big plot drop kind of at the very beginning of the season. I always do a prelude, like, chapter thing, where I just, you know, do a bit of text myself. And then wherever Miria was down in Sunspear, we were like, boom, Blackfire 2, Electric Boogaloo, let's go. So it's going to happen again. Season 3 is just going to be war. Just
6.
war.
Season 6, Sam. Not 3. We've done 3. We've been there.
Act 3.
3 was a rough season.
Season 6, Part
Act
2,
3.
Episode 12. I don't know anymore. We just had our 50th fucking episode, man. I don't know anymore. I don't count beyond that. All right.
But hey, you know, little plug, if you missed any of these past episodes, they are currently all available on our YouTube right there in chat. So you can see how Sam has systematically destroyed one small girl's life, because it started from the very first episode she was in. So
Ooh. When you put it like that, now I actually feel bad.
I mean, what, episode 4 I was fucking kidnapped, Sam. So
Rescued.
5, 4, 5.
Rescued.
Yeah, I mean, Unky B did me a huge. Did he do me? Yes, he did me a favor, I think.
No, it's just all bad. Make it good, Lynn. Talk to us. Make it good. How are you doing?
I am good. I made the reason that I probably need to work out more because I got a sword and it is like heavy. And it's like for reference, I just like I can't lift this thing.
Swords are heavy.
Very small baby. And I made the horrible like. I think it was Susie's Twitter who I first saw like that chart, that freaking Lord of the Rings chart. I have to live with the fact now that I am probably the Pippin of like that haunts me. That haunts me. Of any of my friends like, oh no, I am. Oh no.
Okay, I had to reckon with the fact that I'm Gimli.
Oh no. Just horrible realizations on that thing. Absolutely cursed chart. Absolutely.
What's wrong with being Gimli? One short king recognizes another short king.
I think it was to do with the matrix of like what the different personality traits were. I think.
Okay, then I'll let it slide.
I think Gimli was Cracker Barrel Arson Attack and Adulthood is Overrated.
Yeah, what was it? Mine was Cracker Barrel Arson Baby.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
There you go. Cool. All right. Well, I am tired and unprepared for this session. So, as I said to you all in the green room, if you want to fuck with me, now's the time. As we kick back off from where we left off, having just started entering back into the new little change of venue for both parts of our spy group so far. Op having seen the hacker lair basically last time, and had a look into that and got the bombshell of actually we want to kind of fuck Hex up, and I'm guessing you're working for them. You might not want to do that. It's not the best gig.
An escape attempt might be made today. Who knows?
That's fair. And then for Athrena and Nyx, and in absentia Sherlock, heading down to the new ski resort, which has been, as you could imagine, basically booked completely out, just for them. And the talks are going to try and continue after the attack on the palace. That is where we leave ourselves off. As I'm completely unprepared, this is how I usually handle it. What do you guys think you want to do? What do you want to plan for? And what are your agendas? At least we can follow those.
Well, for Op wants to seem like he's like turning far more than he actually is to get a firm grip on the security here. And then he wants to start to slowly plant some exploits in the security just over time. So once he finally makes the move, he will have done his work properly. I think last we left off, he was at a workbench just
tinkering,
making stuff. Yeah, tinkering. So I'd like him to try and win over the guards first by improving their weapons.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let me have a think about that for sure. And then for Nyx and Athrena, what is your plan with? What I was thinking is that with Sherlock, if we poke just out of the picture just for now, Sherlock is essentially allowing you a bit more freedom to not be in attendance for like every single session of every single day of these talks. So yeah, in Absentia, he is giving you that cover. He's giving you those cover roles and those cover sessions that we needed to do. So while you have a bit more freedom in terms of time, we did discover last week that it was hard for Athrena to leave without, either being checked up on or asking like where she's going, what she's doing, all that kind of stuff. But Lynn, Nyx it was easier for her to get out. If I remember,
I think
rightly.
just for the fact that like they do not want to currently like interact with my persona.
That was it. Yeah. She was playing the whole like, what's going on? Help me. And they like, go away.
I'm just like questions, just tons of questions. It's like
Yeah.
There's a disturbing amount of Hinata fingers been happening today, friends. Like, what's this energy?
Hey, I got that off you. I don't watch anime. But what are your plans, do you think?
So, I think with the delegations moving up here, Havel is moving up here as far as we know, right?
The IP addresses that you managed to secure from the Hex Lens and from the hacking cell that you managed to infiltrate point effectively to a location near this village. So yeah, it absolutely is somewhere nearby, somewhere to investigate.
Okay, so yeah, that's what Athrena would like to do. Obviously, she's not able to just walk out in the middle of the freaking day because the guards like.
Or should we go as a should we go as a pair? Because maybe like my presence will negate like there are things like
yeah.
No, fine.
Yeah.
Someone else will take her off our hands.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I like to think as well that after having been stopped from going out, like Athrena's been a little bit bitchy to the guards too, so they don't like her. So if she's with Nyx, they're like, fuck, get rid of both of them.
Fuck these people.
Fuck these people.
Yes.
You
All
know.
right.
These aides are the worst. Good.
All right,
they'll be down in the town. We got like a couple hours of like quiet time.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm about it. So did you just want to investigate the area then, I guess? Try and get some intel on what you can figure out?
Want to check out that place, investigate the area, especially towards these coordinates that I found.
Yeah,
see if there's anything there we can dig into.
Nice. Okay. Let's talk op first of all, fully. So these guys have And let me get over to this for you as well. There we go.
Ugh, I forgot his real name has been exposed. I saw it on my character sheet. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. Can you all see the little map? I think I turned. Oh, I turned Dynamic Lightning on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll drop you in as well. So you are in this like tiny hut, basically. So you can see out just outside like a really grubby window. Like if you've seen season 2 of Stranger Things, I'm getting that vibe of when he's out at that like shack in the middle of those farming fields. Like it's really grubby inside. It's a bit like, I guess over here in the UK, I've been to a lot of scout camps for LARPing, so like there's certainly a kind of dormitory feeling about it, with like bunk beds and shit like that. Yeah, you've got a couple of soldier guards with you. Just the two of them that you can tell. One of them tends to go out on a kind of a, not really a patrol, just kind of stands out the front for a bit, has a look around occasionally, and walks back inside. You can see there on the left-hand side that there's a little snowman. Literally, a little snowman out the side.
That's cute.
And occasionally the guard will head on over to the snowman and will pat a little bit more snow on it, and we'll just check over its face. And we'll then head back inside.
Can I roll an insight to see if there's something more to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I will like to use one of my advantages.
You tell you what, this is perfect though, because this is so you, and I don't think you need to. With a 7 is fine.
Okay.
He's definitely, what I will say, he is definitely checking something that like is part of the snowman or is inside the snowman. What that is, you've never been able to see. You've never been able to tell like what he's fiddling with. But for sure, this whole like this weird little ritual of like packing a little bit more snow onto it and just checking its integrity there's definitely something about it like being placed here to cover something.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, well, they're not dumb. And there's a workbench here, so I am just going to at the workbench. I'm gonna ask him what's okay for me to make. Can I make weaponry? Would you like me to work on your weaponry? I need to do something, but I can't sit still.
He speaks very broken English, a few words, in fact. Not even a kind of high school class kind of level,
Oof.
No, a weapon, and he points at himself.
Okay, no weapons.
He's carrying a military battle rifle. You've also seen them stowing away into a like an explosives case, frag grenades. Aside from that, they're just wearing light plate carriers when they're out and about. When they're inside, they're not bothering you. They'll take it off for comfort, that kind of thing.
Okay. I am going to see if I can steal a frag grenade.
All right. Okay. Then I would like you to make for me, please, a sleight of hand check. Do you know what, mate? I'm going to tell you their passive perception. I think you'd get a vibe for this. You're looking to do better than a 14 on this. These guys are quite vigilant. Yes.
I love explosives.
I thought you were going to ask to use one of your little friends in the corner, but no. Okay, fine.
He's really good at stealing.
That's
I
fair.
don't know why I made him that way, but yeah, he's just gonna just take one of those.
For 24, I'll let you take 2.
Oh hell yeah, 2 frag grenades. And he's just going to look into maybe repurposing them. And how many guards are usually here at the same, what's the most amount of guards that are here at the same time?
The most you've ever seen are I was going to say 2, but it just sounds weird and stupid. I don't think they'd be that stupid. 3 probably. And thing as well, they have to sleep, right? So there has to be like a rotation. No, fuck it. He's basically these 2 guys, and occasionally another, almost like a kind of a sergeant or something, will come up to check on them and stuff.
Okay.
But that's basically it. Either because of your injuries, I guess, they're not taking you all that seriously, or and this is, I guess, because of your insight as an agent. Like, if they're not really protecting you all that much, then this isn't really a location that needs much protection, or it's like basically out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you don't really have much survival gear on you, so they're not worried about you going walkabouts because what are you gonna do?
Right. Well, I got it. And he's gonna play up the injuries, kind of seeing that's what's going on. And then I would like to wait until one of them is sleeping, only one of them is watching me. And at that point, I would like to kind of get up, go to the window, and go, hey, what time is it?
Okay, so you've got the Russian guy now, this nighttime, and he looks over to you, bored, a little bit sleepy, in fact, a bit dopey, and he checks his watch, and he then looks over to you and says something to you in Russian.
So when he's got his eyes on his watch, that's when I would like to take my hand to the grenade and just kind of put it in his face. And I'm gonna give gun down. Bang, bang, down, slide.
All right. No, okay, cool. I don't know whether a failed charisma saving throw is him gonna panic and scream, or not panic and or not scream. No, I think he's certainly gonna swear, but you just you wait for a second, and you hear the other guard behind you in the bunk stir, kind of snort and sniffle in his sleep, and then roll over.
Gun down. Gun down.
Yeah, it's strapped to him, just on a shoulder strap. But he slowly goes to unclip the thing, and all the while he's basically saying kind of you're crazy, that kind of thing in Russian. He's just kind of almost cursing himself, kind of oh, fuck it, this is ridiculous kind of stuff. But he just butt of the rifle is putting it down onto the ground for you.
Okay, and I would like to go and pick it up.
One finger through the pin loop, just ready to go.
Just and then I'm going to have usher him into the corner, put the grenade back, and then I'm gonna go wake up your friend.
Yeah, and he just kind of and then goes and nudges the guy who just seems for a second in that moment where he just doesn't realize what's going on, completely nonchalantly just turns to his guard mate and he's just like, well, what the fuck? What are you waking me up? And then looks at you and just kind of looks back and then just does that double take of just like, oh fuck,
Give me
like
gun, please, gun.
And he says in English, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
And this guy is, a little bit more. The guy has been a little bit more with it, but he's a little bit more like, strangely, a bit more casual about it. He just kind of stands up and he's like, "Oh, fucking right," and it's, it's down, kind of leant up against, or it kind of strapped underneath his bed, so he's just like, 1 minute, and
it's okay.
Yeah, and he crawls up, goes to under the bed, and he goes to unstrap it. And I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Hell yeah!
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
Let's do this. 11. All right, cool. I'll add that for you. Oh, okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we've kind of got this position going on. He's just behind his mate here, and then you're off a bit further on there, I think. Unless you want to be a little bit further out.
I would be a little bit further back. It doesn't matter. He's still gonna be able to see me.
No, that's fine. I'll give you some.
Yeah.
I will give you a +2 to your AC though, because there's quite a bit of there's like beds and bunks and cover and stuff in between the two of you, and it's quite close quarters.
Gotcha.
So I'm happy with that. But he's going to do a couple of more attacks. Oh yeah, fuck it. Roll me a Dex, DC 10 Dex saving throw. He just burst fires you.
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, as he burst fires you, it's a proper arc of like, and you duck, roll over behind a bit of cover, and over to you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was honestly, if he was just gonna give me the gun peacefully, I was gonna go to the workbench and work on these guns, but now I'm mad. So and dodge roll away.
Oh my god. Dude,
I mean, if we're close, if we're within like that, we a grenade.
These things have a blast of 20 feet.
Yep,
I am for you.
If I recall correctly, this is a window.
Yeah. You could jump. You could jump out the window.
So I'm gonna toss it and then pull that jumping out of a window thing.
So yeah, so it'll do like the inside of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, nice. All right. So I do want you to make that DC 5 throw check for me. So like strength or dex.
Dex will do it.
Beautifully placed. Right in the corner by the fire. And it as you are jumping out of the window, it goes off, shatters all the windows as you're jumping out of there. Of course you don't look back, you're cool. All right. So this is gonna do 3d6 plus 3 piercing damage. Do you want to roll me that? 3d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Well, 3d6 plus your dex modifier, I guess.
So that's +2, so 11.
Okay, so they got to make their dex saves to see if we do this. This is DC 15.
And I am going to use my last tech point so that they have to roll these dex saves at disadvantage.
How dare you. So that's an 8. And that's another 8.
Oh.
So this is, what was the total damage for each of them?
12.
Okay. Back over to their go. So they've essentially like ducked for cover as you've gone, just as you have, and then you see them. The one guy jumping out the window. The other guy trying to round the corner to you. He actually bursts out of the door that's just at this side here. Straight up, just shoulder barges it open to the front, and tries to grapple you. So if you want to make me an athletics or acrobatics check, we'll do this opposed roll. This is normal.
Oh.
Just.
Oh!
Right.
Curses!
So this is grappled. He's actually not holding anything, and I developed the grappling rules a little bit for the spy game so that he can restrain you in this situation.
Gotcha.
This guy's going to come in and just like push a gun that you've got holding to the side and just try and smack you a couple times with
Gotcha.
Unarmed Attack. We'll do this. This is the same stats for the rifle, but a 14 against your AC.
That will miss.
Ooh.
Oh no, that is my AC. Yeah, that'll hit.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
It's not all that, really. It's not all that.
Just a solid.
Oh, actually, no, don't worry about that second one. It's just the 2 attacks with a battle rifle that they do. So it's just the unarmed attack.
Okay.
It's just 1. All right. So the guy behind you is trying to restrain you, trying to basically He's probably got the other gun and is like pulling against you, trying to pull against the kind of shoulder and back around your stomach. And you've got the guy in front of you punching you. So restrained attacks are at disadvantage, I think. So we'll check that out.
I would like to negotiate something with you, sir.
Go on.
I would like to make a sleight of hand check to remove the pin from the grenade that I have on me.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, you can just do that if you want.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna. I'm just going to go. Hey, comrade, clink.
All right. They freeze for just a second. I'm gonna get them making a couple more charisma. Some little bravery rolls. Let's do some bravery rolls. 7's not great, is it? All right. So if that was your go, we'll flip it straight back to you. Essentially, they're gonna move this guy without, I'm gonna say, causing a opportunity attack. Just dives out of the way and kind of rolls down the bank here a little bit, completely out of the way. This guy pushes you and heads back 20 feet.
All right. If I could, I would like to yeet this grenade into his direction.
Sure thing. Make me that DC 5 like throwing check again.
All right.
This will be at disadvantage, I think, because you are over 20 feet away.
If that is the case, might I be able to? No, you know what? I probably wouldn't be able to. Okay, then I rolled a 4, so I probably missed.
Yeah, so it probably rolls down further down towards the rock that's here. So all I'll do is I won't just say it completely missed or was a dud, but I'll give him advantage on his saving throw.
Nice. I'll roll the damage. 3d6.
So an 18 beats the DC 10. So there we go.
Yep.
All right.
That is 14, so he takes 7.
Cool. You hear a little yelp and like a load of snow just cascade over there.
I would like to use the rest of my movement to just hop in here, take cover, and put the rifle on the ledge. I'm just gonna start bucking shots.
Yeah, cool, okay. I've got their stats for the battle rifle. If I hadn't closed their window, that'd been really helpful, wouldn't it? Yeah. So it's standard ranged attack. You're looking at a short range of 50 feet, so you're good. It's 2d6 plus whatever your dex is, piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
You've also got burst fire. which uses up half of the ammo in a clip. And that will mean that you can spray a 10-foot cube in short range and within line of sight. Each character in this area, friendly or enemy, must succeed a DC 10 Dex saving throw or take 2d6 plus your Dex damage.
I'm just gonna shoot him.
Cool. So this guy, I'd say, is behind total cover, having rolled down the hill, but you've got this guy just off to the right here in the snow.
And how much does the battle rifle do again?
2d6 plus Dex.
All right, sorry, I'm just making this.
Yeah, no worries, add it in.
2d6 plus Dex. All right, dope. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the guy that I know took a hit.
15, and I'm going to give him a good amount of cover, heavy cover here. It's not a hit, unfortunately. You spray a couple of bullets into the snow, and that sprays up from his direction. Any more movement or bonus actions you want to make?
As for bonus action, what do I have here? Whoops, sorry.
It's all right.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna start to use that to my advantage. But until then, I am going to in my turn taking cover.
Oh yeah. Okay. So in their turn, what you hear is movement off in the snow to your right. Again, more like rolling than it is walking or anything. But you do hear the guard on the right talking rather quickly and rather panically, like kind of to himself. But it feels like he's calling out or making a radio message.
Gotcha. Let's see. I've got a really dumb idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the snowman.
Do it, man. I tell you what, I have no idea. I'm not going to get you to roll. Like, well, yeah, that's fine. Like, you pop up. Do you aim center mass or do you aim for the head?
I aim for wherever it looked like he was checking. So if he was checking center mass, that's where I'm shooting. If he was looking at the head, that's where I'm aiming.
Okay, so you pop up out of cover on that window, rest the rifle on the side, like every pro gamer, and you shoot the head of the snowman. It explodes into a little cascade of snow and electrical parts. Because you're op, you can tell, because of the lens flicking away off onto the right-hand side, that there was some kind of camera in here.
Yeah, I thought so.
You could also tell, I would say, mate, you could also tell, because you've managed to somehow do this, like, perfectly, pretty much. Let me, I won't freehand this. Let me do the line drawing stuff. In terms of its line of sight, you were kind of looking at, like this, and like this. Everything that you've done has been, like, within this area. So you've just, like, you doing this specifically have just dodged these fucking camera angles. These guys have, like, cut into shot, but have, like, skipped past it. So for someone who's, if there is anyone surveying this footage, watching this footage as it's live, they're not really going to know what's going on. All you've got to hope is that there's no microphone set up, or was a microphone set up with this camera, so that they could hear what's going on.
I'm hoping that the explosions might have blown the mics, But after having done that, I am now going to take full advantage of my natural explorer from my level in Ranger, and I am going to run.
Sure.
But well, you know what? Actually, I'll do that next turn. What I'm doing this turn is I'm looking for anything useful: boots, heavy clothing, and more ammo.
Yeah, absolutely. You could probably grab 2 spare clips, and you can find a heavy coat, and some hiking boots. They're a little bit too big for you, but that doesn't matter because that's fine, really. Better than too small.
It's just gonna reload and just go suck on that, Sherlock. But he's gonna get rid of
Sure thing. All right. I would love to then move. I would then love to move back over to the
Heck
ski
yeah.
lodge, just as Athrena and Nyx are like heading out. So what's your head into town maybe for a bit? You want to scout out the more kind of rural aspects of the area? Up to you guys.
Yeah, so I think the main objective for me at least is the coordinates that I know that are somewhere close here.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to head towards them. I understand it's probably a bit of a trek away from the lodge and sort of resort, so we might need to like get some supplies in town for that.
Yeah.
I assume that the guards brought me the big coat that I had carried about previously.
Yeah.
So I'll be warm. But
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
not fast. So we might need like, I don't know, like skis or like a little snowmobile or something that can carry the 2 of us.
Yeah,
you need-
snowmobile.
There should totes be a snowmobile. That's canon. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Let me just check out one thing here. All right. Let's think. So you're doing this, I guess, by grabbing the IP addresses and the associated kind of physical location addresses that you managed to grab from your infiltration of the little hacker ring. And so using that first of all, do you want to start that in the lodge, or would you like to head out a little bit further into the village?
Head out, I think, before I pull up any sort of information that anyone could see, right? Because, you know, in the lodge, there'll be people wandering around, and I don't want to have, like, mysterious coordinates on my phone when I'm supposed to be the nice French lady that's not at all a spy. So yeah, once we head out, because I imagine, like, I've got the coordinates on my personal hex device, and we'll use, like, hex maps to follow the coordinates, because, you know, it's just Athrena. She doesn't know how a compass works.
Okay, cool.
It's technology.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
No,
using
just
hex.
that's just use hex. Sure. You'll get an
fine.
extra D4 for that. That's fine.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
yeah.
a little bit of guidance from your personal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And you head out from the lodge, head towards the village before you want to start pulling up that info. And you find that you've somehow been transported back to the early noughties, where signal was incredibly patchy and really slow. The phone seems to be trying to connect with a distant mast. So maybe there is only one mast in this village, which seems a little weird because, I mean, this is a resort, right? Tourists come here all the time. You'd expect cafes with Wi-Fi, that kind of thing. And there's nothing around. You're getting like one bar of signal just occasionally, but it's flipping out and it keeps kind of cancelling.
Okay, Nyx, we might have to do this the old-fashioned way. How are you with maps?
Perfectly fine. Sometimes you can't rely on the Wi-Fi, especially places out here. Should be fine.
Well, I would literally never know. I've always been connected, so
wow.
you're gonna have to lead me on this one. I've got the coordinates. Can you get us there in an analog sort of way?
Shouldn't be any problem. I don't see. Terrain isn't too terrible. There's at least a good amount of landmarks here. Can figure it out. And at least that thing can give us coordinates. It's curious that Havel's thing is here and there's still low reception. Maybe it's another way if we can't find it. Maybe the amount of wiring or electrical thing or electricity power could help us in some way, because they have to have another way.
I mean, it's a very suspicious thing, right? Because this is supposed to be a resort town, so you'd expect there to be some sort of signal, some sort of access here. So if there isn't, my first suspicion would be that Havel has had it shut down, so that there is minimal communication here, which is kind of terrifying in a way.
Do you think the
you know what his purpose would be about cutting off this place?
cut off information? Possibly. Maybe it's just local. Maybe it's to the lodge. Maybe it's in the village. It's best to operate that. It's going to be covering
But we already
a wide
know.
area.
I mean, we already know from the palace, right, that they had their own devices installed. So just be careful about the lodge.
No, of course. It's their venue. Wouldn't be right if they didn't have some sort of surveillance thing there, hidden or otherwise. Probably in our rooms, no doubt. It is their venue of choice.
Yeah.
Well, you might need one of these just in case. And she'll take out one of the pistols. Never be too careful.
Uh-huh. Okay, so shall we go to the outdoorsy store, get a map, get a compass? Do a bit of exploring?
Yes, we need supplies. Get the snowmobile. I don't know how long we can rely on them thinking that we're in town before they start becoming suspicious and wondering where we're at. And the fact that they can't get a hold of us, you know how that looks. So the faster we get this done and back, better for us, in case we can't find anything.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna grab a map and a compass, because I imagine like there's like a tourist section, right, where you can get like a little local look, like, you know, in the UK you've got those
absolutely.
fucking
100%. Yeah.
standard thing. You can tell geography was my favorite subject.
May I ace geography? It's great. Cool. Yeah, you essentially can get a tourist map that will, you know, give you a good idea of the local area. There's one too for like walkers and I can imagine that, and like skiers. So it's a little bit more topographical. It's got a little bit more information about height and elevation, or the good stuff you're after.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
than just here's the cartoon of a cafe and here's the cartoon of a mountain, like that bullshit stuff. It's got some decent stuff in it. So you head over to that store, you grab that from the woman behind the counter, and you know she wishes you a kind of happy hike, and off you go. All right. So I would like you to make me a survival check, then please. Try and navigate the area.
All right, I will use my one of my advantages for this. So we will.
Okay.
I want to make sure we get there. Hopefully, please.
No problem.
Can I like if Nyx is the one that's leading the way, can I give any sort of support?
Yeah. So actually, you know, you don't have to spend your advantage there. You'll get it from the assist.
Okay. Let's do it. 18.
Is there a classic you're holding it upside down moment?
Yeah.
Where you turn it around like, I don't think it's this way. Cool. All right. Okay, so you head out of the village and really into the kind of snowy hills, up to the kind of foothills of the mountainside. Along the kind of outskirts of town, you can see that there have been there are the occasional soldier in plain clothes, but with like a carbine or a rifle, like patrolling just the very outskirts. But Nyx is very hot, very quick on this, and she just like leads you through a little path that's not going to take you within eyesight. You head more out into the forest, and you manage to get to those foothills after a good kind of a good hour or a half probably of trekking. When you arrive pretty much around the coordinates that you think correspond to the geography that you're looking on the map, and we take you over to this map. Ooh. You are there in the bottom left-hand corner, and we're going to do a bit of infiltration here, but you immediately, Nyx, for sure, here, first of all, in the snow, but then spot these two soldiers in, like, snow camo. They're not, they're not being idiots about it, but they are on a simple patrol, the two of them, walking past this. Up towards the northeast of the map, up towards the top right, you can see that there's this kind of rocky ridge in the hillside that's only about 10 feet up. But underneath it, you can just see a little gap inside there, which is the entrance to like a little cave or something that way.
All right, we're just.
Oh.
I think Nyx is going to spend a little bit of time observing them. Is their path like kind of like going back and forth in front of the when I get the hint that the cave is something that they're kind of that's what they're trying to keep people away from?
Yeah, sure thing. So we'll do the two of you, your turns, and then I'll do a little patrol route with the soldiers, and then we'll just do that kind of rhythm for the infiltration phase unless something goes awry. So yeah, so Nyx, on your turn, feel free to move up your speed as you like a little bit. You could, I may ask you that the soldiers are looking, let me get my pointer out, kind of in this direction. So you're not in their immediate eye line just now. But if you would cross it, or if they might be able to see you, I might ask you to make a stealth check for me, just to you're being clever about it and ducking down and that kind of thing. But feel free to move up to your speed. You've got plenty of kind of cover around the trees and bushes that are here. But yeah, if you want to first of all roll me like an infiltration check, you can get an idea of what their patrol route might look like.
Okay, let's do it. 21.
That's very good. All right, let me do some fun freehand nonsense on here then.
Oops, sorry. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. That would have been a good.
So they look like they're about to whip.
You're just warming up.
They look like they're about to whip through here for sure.
Yeah.
What they're definitely not going to do, by the looks of it, is head directly for the cave from where they are.
Okay. Yeah.
So you might imagine that they're going to head back up this way, and then around the ridge, and then back round, and then back round to their main patrol route. Some very elegantly drawn arrows there for you. They're doing laps, essentially.
Yeah. I think Nyx's plan is to kind of what was it? As they make this direction, as they come up here, and then scoot in as they make that turn.
Okay, like behind them.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Before they get to the little like overpass over here. Because if we get spotted over here when they're over here, it's gonna be real bad.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right. I tell you what. Like, if you want to move up to your speed, you're on the periphery and behind them. I think you could safely move to like a location around behind these trees down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I'd be fine there.
Let's scoot up.
Yeah, I think it's just like thing of like she'll go a certain amount and then she'll wait and then she'll give the signal to Athrena to move.
Mm-hmm.
For just a kind of scoot.
Anything you want to prep? So is there any actions you want to take in your turn apart from moving up?
No, I don't think there's much that she can do at the minute. I do apparently though have 500 ball bearings on me, so that's good to know.
It's not going to
very
do
useful
great in the
snow.
snow. Yeah.
Just like
No. It's good to know nonetheless. No, I think Athena's just keeping her head down because this is not her thing. She's the nerd that sits in the van with the computer, right? So she's just sneaking and being quiet as she can.
the first time
I
out
think she
went
maybe has a
so
hand
well.
on her taser.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure thing.
Because that's all she's got.
But yeah, you
That's
could
her
you
weapon.
could
She has a taser.
yeah. You could essentially like ready an action
got
if they
that ready
see you. You could just
in
tase
case.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since
Yeah.
the first field mission was a lot.
Didn't go very well, did it?
So if I do this, like I've plotted the route of a guard. Does it show you the route they took here, like this, or does it just jump them straight?
Oh, it shows
there?
the route. It shows the points.
Nice, cool, okay.
Let me see. Does it?
I see players on
Yeah,
my
wait.
Sunday game, like literally it does the little like moves, but I don't know, I never see it, so I don't know. All right, yeah, but the guards essentially move around these trees here, like this way, and are now facing the northwest. I'll chuck in a little freebie direction of like roughly where they're heading. It's fine.
Okay. 20.
Nice, you got some good cover there. I'm going to ask you for a stealth check just because of the snow. It crumples underfoot, and you've got to be really careful to make sure that you either time your steps.
Yeah,
so
timing the steps. Yeah, try.
Like it sounds like them, or
Mm-hmm.
What we're looking at here.
Oof. Okay, 19.
Good. Okay. 3.
Okay, here I come.
Oh boy. Yeah, it did the little.
Okay.
toot, 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 toot.
Do
I'm
I
gonna
need to
need
make
a stealth check. Yup.
Okay,
Do you want to use a little
I'm gonna preemptively.
dice friend?
Yeah, I do want to use a little dice friend.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay. I would like you to roll for me a dexterity saving throw, please. DC is going to be
Fuck
5.
my life.
Oh
This
no.
is the first.
Okay.
This is
Cool.
the first of your lives on this. First of your little get out of jail free cards on
This
this
is-
infiltration. I'm stealing this directly from Eric Campbell. I
16.
absolutely love this house rule. Basically, if you rather than it just going south immediately, you get chances to fuck up. So this was like DC 5. You get a chance to just correct yourself. It's so thematic as well. It makes total sense. Like Han Solo twig snap. You're like "Huh!" duck behind the tree or duck behind Nyx.
Yep.
They look round. It's nothing. They're walking on. All right.
We are so close to them. We are so close to them.
Coach just said avalanche party dies.
Oh, it'd be so. I mean, it would be so
Those
easy.
footsteps were
It
so
would be so-
loud.
God, it would be so easy. He's like 5.
Hey, you could. But I know you've used your move, I guess, and they're about to.
Yeah.
Theirs too.
If it was one, if there's 2, we don't know how many others. We only see 2, so there could be more. So best not to.
Okay, so they head
Have
off.
gunfire.
Yeah, they head off effectively around here, but they turn. They noticeably turn when they get to this bush,
Mhm.
and then they walk directly towards the west.
Hmm.
Whereas if you look on the map, you've got a clear route from there to there.
Yeah.
Huh.
But they actively turn and they walk that way.
Can I make a? This it seems weird. Like I think because maybe we're like figuring maybe there's something there.
Sure. Did you want to make like a perception check? Did you want to make an insight check against them? Did you want to try and figure out a different way? How did you want to
I
approach
think
it?
she's not necessarily looking at. I mean, she's already seen what they're doing.
Mhm.
I think she's just trying to look like camera, like trapped in some way.
All right, make me a
It's very
perception check.
strange. 26.
Okay.
Ooh.
Your heart like clenches. You know that moment where you're just like, oh man, I've just realized something really fucking terrible, because there's a claymore mine like sat right here in the snow. Colored white, but you can just see the glint of the tripwire, and the tripwires face out in the kind of westerly direction. So I'll do like a small thing here, but they're like out here and like kind of out here, right?
Yep. Facing. With that, Nyx is now looking on our route, which is basically going to be like, how do you do that little like waypoint thing?
If you're holding down left click whilst you've got the measuring tool out, if you then right click whilst you're holding left click, it does a little waypoint.
Okay. Okay, 10. All right, I'll figure that out some other time. So my intention is to go 5, 10, 50 times, like this way. Just like make a straight. We're gonna just try and do a sprint through this open area.
Okay.
I'm just looking in this like.
Noir, I can see you doing that.
Are you putting killing marks?
I was like, oh right, that's right. The GM can see everything.
All right. Make your move for me, and then show me your route. Then.
And 15.
Okay.
30.
I need you, please, to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Just as you hear that click, you see that there is another claymore mine just below your feet in the square
11.
to your right-hand side. An 11 is one less than you needed.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, one less than you needed. And claymores are terrible, folks. I just wanted to let you know that now, because Susie, you're gonna have to make one too.
What?
Because
Shrapnel,
claymores have a range of 60 feet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dex save?
They go far, and it's a DC 12 dex save.
Okay.
I think stealth is out. Oh my god, a 3 to 1.
Oh no, you're. Can
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna let you.
Can I do that too?
I'd like to keep
Can
my
I do that
legs.
too?
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Alpha. There we
'Cause
go.
I probably
okay.
would've
There
died.
we go. FC chat, y'all.
Ugh, 3 now. Come on, you got. I think this is moron.
Boom by Susie.
Do you want me to take that 18, or do you want to roll again? I can take the 18. That's fine.
You take the 18, yeah, because I'm not gonna roll that high again.
You never know. You might roll a nat 20.
Do you know how much damage there was there, friends?
How
All
much?
of it. You know it's bad when somebody goes, you know how much
53
damage that was? Oh my
So-
god.
So if I had that one, I would have outright died.
Yeah.
You'd have been on. You would have outright died. Shit.
Yep.
Mm.
Just died.
Hope we
Is
need
there
an
any-
adult.
Is there any chance I heard that from wherever the fuck I am?
Fuck it, yeah. Yeah.
I know the sounds of explosions. It's my favorite songs.
There's a flutter of birds off in the distance, and you can see that happen. So you're like, over there.
I'm heading in that direction. Full speed.
Help.
Cool. Okay. So Nix, you roll just out the way of the side, but you can see that claymore just crack its front panel, and shrapnel just decimate the trees in front of it. These things are now like all the bark is being like shaved and ripped apart on all of the trees that are just behind Athrena. Athrena, you've probably got, thankfully, a bit of cover is what's really saved you from that, and the luck that you've got. So you've ducked down just at the last second in that slow-mo, like having seen what's happened, seen the tripwire and gone, oh shit, and just fucking ducked and rolled. All right. As it's infiltration, you guys are going to get another turn before we have the guards. Well, actually, no, Athrena, you're going to get a turn before we then roll initiative.
I get one too.
Well, because that was
okay,
your
so-
first of the two of you. This was essentially you took the turn of the first round, I think, Lynn. So then it's Susie will get one, and then we'll roll initiative, which means you could still act before the
Yeah.
before.
No,
the
I
guards.
have that quick reflexes thing, which gives me a thing.
I'm so sorry. Of course you do. Yes, brilliant. Pope.
All right,
Thank
here
you
we
so
go.
much. Another advantage for Athrena. She needs it. Please.
Oh, thank you, Pope. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. All the best. Okay. Sherlock is here with us in spirit.
Fucking 8d10.
Yes.
Hope it's like,
8d10.
can I please have a game to come back to?
I mean, if you
also.
you know what, if Op gets here, if Op wants a claymore, wants to like, they're just
I mean,
all
why you
they're
think
all
he's
over
headed
here.
in that direction? He's like,
And there's
there's
just, like-
explosion. I know those.
I know those.
This is less like terrifying than it's most likely than it is like, oh, there's free explosives everywhere. Everyone just left it there.
Yeah. Just all over the floor. With tripwires. Alright, lovelies. Athrena, take a turn, then we'll do a Nyx, we'll do another one, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay, Athrena is going to use her turn to hide.
That's
Cool idea. Legit cool idea.
So that's a stealth roll, right?
It is.
10. Fuck you, roll 20. Jesus. Joe, this is fucking Saturday's good roll karma.
oh
Gone.
no.
Yeah, you were burning pretty well, actually, weren't you?
Mhm.
Well, I tell you what, the way that I think they react is that they turn. Well, first of all, they probably duck for cover for a start. Fucking Claymore's just gone off. They might know it's there, but shit. So they're shocked. They've ducked a bit, doubled over, and they. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Kat. And they turn. I think they've made Nyx, but they've not made you. But Nyx, you get another turn.
Okay. You know what? I would hide if this thing didn't give me. So it's time. So I'm gonna just whip out the baton and just that's just the closest one to Athrena. I'm just gonna whip at this one.
That thing's deadly. That thing has killed people.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. This is. I mean, that's what I need. That's what I need it to do. Hopefully, and I'm gonna use my advantage on this one. I'm gonna use just to give me like. I need this guy like down.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Use one of your advantages. Kurt's just giving you each an advantage.
Sweet.
Thank you very much for that, my friend.
Okay. Did I hit advantage? No, I got hit advantage. Sweet. Okay. 24.
Yeah, I was gonna hit either of them. Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, so this fella right here, that is gonna be 3d10. 12 plus what is my? Let me just double check. Good, I just with this new level, it's still 3d6. All right. So 20 points of damage.
Another 8. Nice. Okay. Oof. Oh, thanks again, Pope. Thank you. Another advantage for Nyx. They're coming in tonight,
thanks.
Friends. Thanks so
Thank you.
much. I think
They
he
know
definitely wants a
We
game to
might
get back
just
to.
die.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I mean he looks pretty bloodied. What was he attacked with? Knife. Okay.
No, that was it was the baton, but it's just like I don't have
yes. Shit, the fucking Tesla rod. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that cracks him. That cracks the guard about the face. They obviously have got probably this like dislocated jaw or whatever here, but you can see the shock that's hit them as well. And as they've turned round, now we're going to roll for initiative. So click on your token, and then roll initiative on your character sheet for me, and they'll
All right.
all automatically go in the turn order. Lovely. Let's get this on screen here a little bit. Yeah, no one can die until Pope goes back, because them's the rules. Absolutely. Oh, it is just 3 types, isn't it? We've got four people on the board. I did not think that through. Yeah, Nyx, you're up again.
All right. First things first, at range, gonna pistol shot this guy with a bonus action. 26.
That's a hit.
Oh, just 5. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Yep, running up. I'm gonna get the baton and hit him again with it.
Nice.
So so it's just like crack shot, just like low run, slide, get the baton, just kind of like just hit him like center mass. This thing.
Sure thing.
Okay, come on, taser.
Like slide in the snow, like whip that Tesla rod round and then crack them around the chops again. 23 is absolutely a hit.
All right. 21.
That's them out.
Yep.
Do you want to knock them out, or do you want to kill them?
I mean, it's the Tesla rod, so I think it's. I don't have control over that.
No, you do. Those poor script kiddies from the palace only died because they had like 12 hit points or something.
Oh no. Okay.
They were just weak sauce.
We might need one of them. It's always good to keep. You know what? It's good to keep one of them, like in case we need questions or what things.
All right, cool. They're unconscious.
One of them.
They're down. They're incapacitated. No worries.
We only need one.
Oh my god. Thanks. Love it.
That's it.
Athrena, it's your turn.
Okay.
You are hidden.
So, yeah. And they're both down, these dudes, right?
No. So
No.
this one over here is perfectly fine. This guard here with the tokens on. I think you can see the tokens? The little.
Oh, yeah, I can
little
see them.
tokens?
Yeah.
Unconscious, prone, and incapacitated.
Okay, hang on. Let me just figure 5, 10, 15. Okay. Nyx looks like she's gonna be in trouble. So Athrena is gonna go in there because
In the
I
back
can
of the
get
bus.
to there with my speed. I'm gonna dash up and I'm gonna tase this fucker in the face.
Okay, Let's do it.
I'll try
In
to.
the face! In the face!
Who's
Sorry,
this?
I just
Hey.
imagine-
It's Athena coming in with a chair. Watch.
My God, that's a human body! Jesus.
Never mind.
9. Unfortunately not. Sorry.
What the
Fucking roll 20, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Although
What
closing
did you do?
the distance is a good shout because they're going to come in with a rifle butt just to try and hit you with a 19.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
With your super stacky armor that you've now inherited, that's still going to hit, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, good.
Like
I lost a third of my
of your-
hit points.
Rip. Nyx. Let's go. I think you're muted again. Sorry, Lynn. Are you,
There we go.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Cool.
Pistol shot at distance.
Yeah.
Just like, just down that guy. Pistol back out.
Yeah.
Shooting him.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't have the advantage.
You do. Athena's next to them,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
so you got sneak attack, but not.
Yep.
But not
I got
an
sneak
advantage.
attack.
That is a
Yep.
hit. 23 is a really good roll. Lynn's got all the luck tonight. That's what it is.
Yep. Oh, come on, thing.
I want a highlight of this episode where it's just like Ope taking out like a cabin full of guards, and then it's Nyx just wiping out these two, and then it's a 3 running full speed with a taser. Wah!
So 18 points of damage.
Sure thing. Certainly been an action episode. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And I'll stand over here
Mhm.
and just like baton him again.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that Tesla rod is nasty.
Test rod is real
3d10.
good. It's a lot. It's oof.
He says like he totally didn't write it himself.
Shoot, 11.
Okay.
That does not.
Every time those Tesla
low
routes
rolls for
go to
that.
work, I just look and I'm like, yeah, I did. I made that.
Yeah.
A's a miss.
All right.
This gun is ready for you, and they essentially just manage to block it with their rifle.
Mhm.
As they're going to go in. Well, they're going to wait for Athena to strike first, and then they're going to try and retort.
Well, they're going to be waiting a while because I don't think it's ever going to happen, but we'll give it a go. Nope.
Oh no.
No, not the 4, I'm afraid.
No.
Just wanna check
I
on-
didn't think it would be somehow. Fuck me, roll 20.
It don't like, yeah.
Mm-mm.
What did you
Sauce.
do?
All right, soldier boy is they're going to come in. They are going to try and make a rifle butt attack.
Okay.
This time at you, Nyx. Yeah, so they've
That's
just
the better of the
parried.
options.
They've parried that Tesla rod, and they're like, that crackles. That's not cool. And then are going to try and swipe it from you, but just a normal attack. A 15.
15 hits.
Okay. With 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. A little bit of glancing blow on there. And then, okay. Yep.
All right. But Nyx is back to you.
All right. You know what? It's time for the baton. Let's go. Better hope. 25.
That's a hit. This is surely it. With sneak attack 2.
Sneak attack and... Oof. 25.
Yeah. Yeah, they're out. Do you want to keep them alive? Or do you want to kill them?
We only need one.
Okay. Splat.
It's electrical, so like there's not as much blood as there would be.
Splat sizzle.
Splat sizzle.
I mean,
All right.
we might want that uniform. This one is like we can't use the uniform on this. All right, let's good. All right, so Do we hear anything else? Because that was loud. Multiple loud things.
Make me a perception check.
All right. 25.
So you listen carefully for anything that could either be coming in from another area or maybe even from inside the little cave entrance. But you don't hear anything. You're not sure if it's just ringing in your ears, but you don't hear anything. You don't hear anyone, you don't hear any alarms. You have a look around the area again just to try and take stock of where the hell these mines could be. And also if there's anything else you might have missed. On the rock face just above the cave, it's very small and could easily be missed. But there is a small camera just above that. What's your next plan? You mentioned maybe moving these bodies, using some uniforms. I am 100% here for that.
Yeah, we're moving the bodies out of the way, like into the let's just go in these trees. These nice, big little.
Yeah, no problem.
Have the 3 to drag maybe the live one, just so it's not as bad.
Yeah. Okay.
And they have rifles, correct?
They have battle rifles, yeah.
All right. You know what? What kind of armor do they have? If are these just coat or there's?
They're light plate carriers. So it's medium armor, I think.
Okay.
Let me check.
Oh, going for the special edition too. Oh,
Going for the special.
Nice.
she bougie.
With its debossed foil finish and its leatherette cover. This is not just any spy game rulebook. Wait, what am I looking at?
Armor.
Medium armor.
Medium armor. I was sorry, I was dicking around with stupid M&S adverts.
Free Cuthbert.
Hashtag free Cuthbert. That Jackie Weaver meme you sent me earlier just absolutely killed me.
Oh god, fucking slayed me.
Ash went, what? I didn't get it. I was like, oh my god, please.
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver.
You don't. Okay, it's heavy armor, light plate carrier, but it gives you AC 16. Strength requirements 13, disadvantage on stealth checks.
I can still wear that.
You could still wear it, yeah.
Yep.
But these are the slightly heavier doodads.
Yeah. I mean, even with the thing, I just barely made the thing to be able to wear them without disadvantage and sneaking.
I think it's okay. Is it? I can't honestly remember. Did I give the infiltrator thing about disadvantage with sneaking? Because I think you disadvantage regardless of the strength requirement or not.
Oh, regardless.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should at least wear it until we get past these this camera. So if we have to, just put on the coat and then just walk through.
Yeah, put on uniforms.
Yeah, it's only one.
And hope that the camera was angled lower down than the murders we just committed in that sort of zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me read.
I mean, if we can just ditch them if we need to, just enough. Also, take the rifles.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Pope can help you out with the stats for that. Not Pope, sorry, Noir.
Oh yeah, I can. I've already
2D
created them
2D6,
in my game.
I think. Was it?
Here I will shoot so that you can see what I did.
I think I can.
So bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
So.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's Dex, check your proficiency, and 2d6 damage. I think we'll do a little clicky. Yeah.
2d6 damage plus your dex.
Nice.
It's carbine. It's the carbine rifle or assault
Battle rifle.
Battle rifle. Oh, okay. Cool. Hell
It's a
yeah.
fun fact. My dex is so bad, I actually do -1 damage.
Oh no.
What?
Maybe you should.
Oh,
Who
no.
let you on the field?
Maybe
I don't
Athena
think
should
there was
get
any
the gym.
attention. Really.
Well, I can't say anything. My strength is 6.
Fair.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
I'm
a
2
weak-
points stronger. Get fucked.
Wow, that's
Just,
an
we'll
energy.
set up.
Alright.
We'll set up a arm wrestling competition.
Yeah. All right. Whilst you're getting changed, it's a good point to cut to Op, as you've seen that like flock of birds, and you've heard the echo of that claymore mine go off. And you know it's a claymore
Yes.
mine.
Yeah, that's the song of my people.
Ah, Mr. Claymore, you have awoken. Yeah, you can head in that direction. I think with that
Alright.
now that you've taken a level in Ranger too, I was thinking like you can certainly get a sense of a bit of absolute direction of where you've been driven. You can move stealthily at a normal pace too. That's cool. Remember that.
And I have decided to make this Arctic my favored
Sure.
terrain, because I figured him being trapped here is what made him become the ranger. So he did some studying, just observing for those first couple of days, and now he's
That's really
enacting his plan.
Yeah.
And so he's moving full speed ahead. He does also have danger sense for any, now that he knows that there are claymore about. He will get advantage on his dexterity saving throws if he comes and trips one up.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Cool.
oh, actually, I'm not sure if this is what this means, but I've also got safety on, which means I can no longer accidentally set off an explosive device from a failed ability check.
Yep.
So I think he's just moving. He's not worried about the claymores at all. Just
Okay.
he's got his battle rifle and he's heading towards the south.
Cool. Alrighty. I mean, the wording of that exactly is that you still trigger traps, but if you're attempting to
okay.
like set something yourself or attempt to disarm it, then you're safe.
Gotcha.
You're
All right,
absolutely safe.
rock and roll. Then I'll just rely on the danger sense if I trip one, just duck out of the way.
Sure. Absolutely.
But since I am familiar with the fact that there are claymores, can I attempt to make a perception check to see if I can scope them?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're pretty far out at this point, so there won't be anything near you.
Okay.
You, where you are, you can see the mountain range in front of you, not too far away, and the foothills that explosion came from. Over to your left, quite far away down the valley, but up a little bit elevated from your position, you can see the little winding roads and a few of the roofs of the village, or of a village. So I guess Op is not sure whether this is like the ski resort village or what, but but there is a village just off in the distance, not too far from where you are.
Winding road means vehicles, and he'd much rather drive than. Yeah, he's gonna go and try and commandeer a vehicle or steal a vehicle.
Oh man. Okay, right. So you head up towards the to the road, and I guess you're really happy. You hear the sounds of a like a delivery truck. This is a little bit bigger, a big kind of boxed back. Not the really long trucks, but just like a kind of a boxed back, rather than the kind of sprinter kind of vans that you'd get for the courier services, like the DHL van that you were using before. This is a bit bigger. It's a bit more beat up as well. So it's probably done a couple 100,000 miles and is like kind of on its last legs. One of the few fossil fuel vehicles still left being driven around. And you, it's approaching you on this fairly potholed, disrepaired road. How do you want to approach this? You've got a little bit of time. You've probably got a minute or so before it actually, a minute before it gets to you.
You know what? He's just going to haphazardly walk into the middle of the road, keeping his face down, just almost as if he's a drunk who wandered off it and is walking into the middle of the road.
Okay. Yeah. You get a few beeps from the van, and it actually moves onto the left side of the road.
I am going to go to the left side of the road. I'm very clearly not going to let this guy get past me like a belligerent drunk.
Right. Oh man, I don't even know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. No, okay. So he kind of or the driver kind of swerves a bit, and you're not sure whether they're actually gonna pass you or not. And just at the last second, this game of chicken that you're having, they dart one way off the left side of the road, off onto the bank on the left side, and basically I just kind of did a check, failed their swerve maneuver kind of thing. So they've essentially turned the van on its side as they've gone in and ditched it. It's not fully on its side. It's just kind of stuck and not easy to get out, at least.
Okay. I'm going to slide down to get to the whichever door is open.
Mm-hmm.
Shirt above my face like a makeshift mask. Battle rifle pointed at the individual. Get out of the car.
What? As this kind of old guy, butcher's apron on, just kind of sandwich on the sandwich on the side seat, mustache with crumbs, just oh, what? Sorry, repeat.
Out.
He looks around him, and because it's ditched on the left side, I guess what's happened is his driver's door is blocked. It's blocked by the bank. He pulls the handle, kind of elbows it as he's got his hand up, and then you see that it's bashing against the bank, and he's kind of shaking his head at you
Climb out the passenger.
All right, so
and I kind of back out.
Yeah. So you back out a bit, and it takes him a minute to just get himself climbed out of that, kind of take the step down, and he just for a second absentmindedly looks back at his van as if to think, is there any damage? What's happening here? Before he kind of remembers what you're up to, but he still isn't quite turning around yet.
Gosh, I hate to do this. I'm about to rifle butt this old man.
Oh.
Just put him down.
All right, sure. No worries. You just give him a second, and then just hit him that kind of one of those nerve point jugular points, just poof, and he just goes down like a sack of spuds into the snow.
Okay. Then I'm gonna open up the back of the truck, see if I have any rope to use for leverage to get this truck fixed.
Lucky for you, my friend, there is a mechanic's kit in the back of the truck.
All right. I am going to create a leverage and get the truck back on its wheels.
Right. Roll me that mechanics check.
Here we go. Mechanics. Huh.
Beautiful. Works first time. And you manage to rev the engine, get the wheels turning it just the right way so that you can then make it out of the ditch and then back onto the road. As you do so, you see in the distance, this time coming the other way. So this truck was coming from the village, essentially, you think, based on kind of the way the road's turning. From the other direction now is coming what looks like a military truck. You know, one of those tented backs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to quickly dump the old man in the back of the truck. I'm going to take off my military jacket and put on his jacket. Now that the car is on the side of the road, I am just going to be taking a leak. just nonchalantly, side of the road, just
Right.
really fast.
Make me a deception check, then.
Ooh.
You got 3 advantage die in your frame. friend.
I'm going to in advance use one of my little buddies, cause there you go. Cause I already knew.
That's just what you needed. You really play the part as they're driving by, but you just turn just at the last minute to see if there is anyone kind of staring at you in the back, and you can see just through the open flaps at the back of the truck there are a few military guys. By the looks of them, plain clothes for the sake of it, or spec ops, that's how they tend to travel, but there's civvy looking soldiers in the back, but they're carrying equipment and weapons, so they're military.
Yep. As soon as they're a comfortable distance away, I'm going to take my old friend and put him in the passenger seat. I'm gonna tie him up, but I'm gonna tie it so it's below with the window so nobody can see that he's tied up.
Yeah.
Start the truck up and we're gonna head towards the boom.
All right. Okay.
I've just been such a bad guy this episode. I feel so bad.
Oh no.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this old guy.
I'm gonna roll it next too much.
Oh my, guys.
Wow. I am gonna take a bite of that sandwich though. I'd imagine that he is powerful hungry.
It is cheese and pickle with salad. That's some tangy. Thought you might.
He's just eating it, looking angry at the owner. God, this guy.
Hey, it's cheese and pickle sandwiches all the way. Now I really want a cheese and pickle sandwich. All
Just gonna weaken at Bernie's this old man, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Athrena and Nyx, I'm going to take you over to this map here. You enter the cave, and then a little bit further down the corridor, you see a pair of double doors ahead of you. This kind of low kind of strip lighting on the corner of the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow it's got even colder back here, down here. Somehow. But yeah, you've got the double doors just ahead of you. And you've got the... there is another door on your right-hand side. Just a few more feet further up.
All right, I'm just gonna check out what's just kind of like if it's unlocked, I'll just kind of wedge it open a little bit to see what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, good friend bathrooms.
So what you've got there, in actual fact, is you see toilet cubicle door open in the first one.
Mhm.
There's a cubicle door closed on the second one here. And it looks like there's a shower at the other end.
Okay.
Okay, so Athrena seeing a bathroom, and the sink. I mean, I imagine her nose just like got smashed when she got rifle butted, right? Like she's got bloody nose. She's like, I should probably go fix that. And so she's gonna go into this bathroom and stand at the sink and like wash off her face. But she's also like noticing the door that's closed. Is there anyone in it behind her that she can tell?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 9! Oh my god, roll 20.
You see a couple of feet underneath the door.
Okay, well, you know, she's gonna finish up, close the tap, scoot on out, and say very quietly, there's someone in that bathroom.
What were they wearing? Boots?
Just saw feet.
Feet? What were the feet? Same boots that they're wearing?
I don't know, Sam. Were they the same boots that the soldiers were wearing? Or
They
did they look
were-
like shoes?
They were boots, but you didn't necessarily get a good look to see whether they were like, you know, military issue.
Yeah. I just saw boots.
All right, I'll check it out. So my intention is to sneak into this stall and just kind of take a look at if this is another soldier or if it's a like a technician.
They, well, you're going to go into the cubicle next to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think by this point, you hear a flush, and you hear them open the lock of the cubicle door, and they walk out, and you can hear the tap start washing their hands.
Okay, I'll open up my
God.
my door. What do I see? Or just like crack it open a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, this is a young woman, kind of an agent by the looks of it, kind of type, wearing a beanie, puffer jacket, probably some under clothing armor. So probably kind of thin stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, she's just washing her hands.
All right, she's gonna be
And
trouble.
she's got like kind of, you know, the kind of hiking boots type thing.
This is maybe a little more trouble than like one of these guards, so I definitely do not want this person to be behind us if we go forward. So I'm just gonna take out my actually I'm gonna try and sneak up behind them and try and do a sleep hold on them.
Yes.
Just quietly take this person out as possible.
This is an absolute hitman move.
This is
Knocking someone unconscious. Lynn, you were with me, right? Knocking someone unconscious in the toilet.
This is what that's what. Oh, it's a bathroom. So
It's like 50% of all hitman gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining this, right? From the person's perspective, she's in the sink, she hears the creak, she looks up and there's just Nyx that goes as she opens the other stall and then just advances.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that guy. Okay. All right. So unarmed attack.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So this will be against their AC.
And this is with advantage, right?
I'll give you advantage. Yes,
Yeah, if I'm
definitely for circumstances.
Unawares. All right. Let's do it. Come on. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nyx was ready for this.
Yeah. Remind me of that text again. So she just goes down.
All right, let me see.
Oh,
unconscious
beautiful.
condition for 1.
Yeah. Using both hands, you wrap around your target's neck, constricting their air supply, making an unarmed attack against unaware or surprise target. Yep. If you hit, you restrain your target and they suffer the unconscious condition for 1d4 minutes. Alright. That's the little ZZZs. There we go.
2 minutes.
Yeah. Knocked her out.
Sweet. You know what? I will. You know what? I will restrain her and just put her back in the. Actually, I'll pat her down and just like see if there's any like key cards or anything like that. In case we need anything we need. Also, take away the gun. Take away any weapons.
Yeah, she's got an RFID key card.
Okay.
She's got a pistol and a reload.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can grab those if you like.
Yeah, I think she's carrying quite a bit of things, right? So right now she's just gonna take just disarm the pistol and just take out some pieces out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
sure.
just like flush just a couple smaller pieces down the toilet.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
So.
Make it non-functional. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
And just like prop her up in the stall, close it, and then just come out to 2 or 3 nuts. Like they had a card. I'll just give it to her.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, for Athrena, this is a RFID style key card thing. You look towards the double doors ahead of you, and placed into the handle, or in the middle, the right handle of the middle door of the doors in the middle. Sorry, there is the little tappy tap.
Okay, yeah. So she was like, she's not a soldier, right? And I'm currently wearing like a soldier's jacket.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shrug that off and like throw that into the bathroom because I've got the card of
the pile of evidence. It's like
yeah. It'll just make the pile of evidence bigger. No one's gonna check its hitman.
I mean, if they check, they'll check it. They'll check. I mean, they'll see
No one checks the
an
bathroom.
unconscious
they'll
person.
see a body first.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt to make myself look a little bit less militaristic. Militaristic? There we go. That's the word.
There we go.
Yeah. But yeah, head up to the door and I'll wait for Nyx before I boop us through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Head on up, Lynn. No worries. And then I'll open that up for you. Ahead of you, you see a mix of lockers and some server racks. To your left-hand side, Athrena, you can look over. There are some little boxes here on the floor, but just beyond your periphery here, as you turn, you can see maybe there's evidence a little bit of like a shower rail thing here, little shower kind of cubicles. Nyx, off to your right-hand side, you can see there are some steps up, and Athrena, there are some steps up to your left as well.
Athrena's just going to come up to this corner and have a little, do a little peek around, see what she sees.
Yeah, for sure. You have a peek around there, and you can see that there is seemingly another agent, weapon drawn, like pistol drawn, sat behind some monitors. But the other thing that strikes you about that is the amount of network cabling on the floor there that you can see that's kind of more at your kind of mid-level. Right, not at quite eye level, but mid-level. So you got more of a view of the floor than your normal perspective. But underneath those monitors, yeah, you can see that agent kind of in the Webby tactical crouch, and they've got a pistol drawn and just trained on those stairs. But the other thing that shocks you immediately is the amount of glow and cooling that's coming off of this area. And looking at the monitors, just glancing at the monitors, you immediately recognize the same kind of display and not OS, but overlay or whatever as the HexCrawl app that you've been using.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So Athena's gonna be like, she's gonna see the person with the gun and be like, fuck. Sneak back to Nyx. So there's someone watching these stairs. They have a pistol drawn.
Only one.
I don't know whether they saw us on the from that I could see.
All right, I'm just gonna look over here. Is
But I
there
didn't get a very
someone
good
here?
look.
Yeah, you should be able to get some little eyes on. If you just nudge one more square, I'll let you. That'll give you a little view of some other stuff here. So you take a peek around these walls up the stairs, and again, you also see all of these screens and this blue glow that's coming from this, and backlit by these monitors. You can see just beyond a few of the displays that are in front of you. You can see the rear of them. Just behind that, you can see a tall guy, bodyguard, who is standing in front of, in a very close protection kind of way, to undeniably your target, Havel.
Ah. Which one? This one?
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Yeah. This guy
He'll
here.
come back. Yeah. He's right there. We do this?
What do we do?
You said there was one, and there's another one on the other side, a little tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Therina, is there anything you can do to knock out the power from this side?
I don't know. Probably not. If all that cabling, all that cooling is in that section, I can't do anything unless I'm in that room.
The one thing you'll have noticed for sure, and if you head back round to the edge here, like you'll be able to see with the cabling, that all of the cabling is leading into under this door here.
Okay, Nix, I have an idea. It's a really stupid fucking idea.
He's right there.
Yeah, I see that door. You see those cables?
Mm-hmm.
If you can cause some sort of distraction, get them all looking at the other side, I can get in that door. Or at least I can try.
Okay.
After what feels like an age of you guys peering around, having a chat, thinking about this and talking back and forth, you then hear the echo of Havel's voice ask you, I know that you're there. At least let us speak first.
He just looks at Nix. Because this is her fucking bag. This is her realm.
You get in there and shut them down. I'll try and buy some time.
Okay. Good luck.
And then she'll kind of pop a little bit across the corner, gun drawn.
Okay.
Pistol.
Yeah, you can see the bodyguard too, that's just around the monitor there. Also has a pistol drawn. Havel, you can maybe just about see that Havel recognizes that there is someone there, and he says, "Please, this does not have to end badly for anybody."
And then she'll step out of the corner within view.
Mhm.
Pistol still on on the bodyguard. She knows.
Mm-hmm.
If she takes a shot at Havel, that guy is just going to take another shot.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So the way I see this ending is you coming with us. At least that's the only way it ends well for you and your associates here.
Really, I very much doubt that. I am not your enemy, regardless of what they have told you.
You see, here's the problem. I don't give a shit about what motive you have or what your crusade here is. You are a job. And I do not get my money unless I bring you back. And we can do this easy. I don't give this option very often.
If money is what you want, that's not a problem.
Really?
What are they paying you?
Curious. What's your offer? Because it's got to be worth my while to potentially be unprofessional.
We are going to have to start somewhere. And I do not know what is reasonable, what they are paying you.
Why don't you ballpark a number and we'll see?
Is at this point up that as you bound down the corridor, you can hear the echo of Nyx and Havel having this conversation.
I am going to walk up with my gun trained on Nyx and say, why don't we all just calm down and have a conversation?
That is the moment we're going to end tonight on.
Hell
That
yes!
is the moment we're going to end tonight on.
Hell yes.
My God. That was some intense shit. Fucking hell. This is what I'm about this game for. This is it. This is why I play this game.
As soon as that conversation happened, I was just like, oh no, if Ob gets there.
Gotta do it. You gotta.
Yeah.
It's all about the juicy fruits. All about it.
I mean, the way that he figures it, he was captured there and they sent Nyx. You know why they sent Nyx there. And if he's burned, no. No.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Athrina's in the darkness being like, I could just leave. I could just go. It'd be fine. Maybe.
To say they all died and I escaped.
I'll just be a pro hex streamer. I'll give up the spy stuff. It's not for me.
I can't play Counter-Strike anymore. It's not not fun anymore.
It's not supported.
The next few episodes of Athrina's streams are gonna be real sad. Like, hey gamers,
We're gonna play some Animal Crossing and we're just gonna play.
What's up, fam? It's Hexdew Valley. It's all I can deal with right now.
Oh my God. Oh. All right. Thank you so much for some beautiful juicy fruits in amongst some fantastic encounters. I forgot how bad claymores were.
Claymores were real bad.
But that was cool. That was fun. But yeah, let's decompress a little bit and let everyone know where we can find you on the internet and all that stuff. Noir, thank you so much, as per usual. It's an absolute joy playing with you.
oh, this has been so much fun. Like, I'm so sorry, Lynn. You drew me amazing art, and then I trained my gun at you.
That's fine.
That's what we're all about on this channel.
Hello,
Nyx is a
everybody.
dirtbag, so it's all right.
Sherlock is gonna come back here like, what the fuck happened? Hey everybody, I'm Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram And TikTok as the Noir Enigma. I remember my password. Later tonight, you can find me over on Chromatic Chimera, where we are playing the 13th Age game Woven Realm. And then you can find me even later tonight over on TPK Roleplay, where I'll be playing in a Curse of Strahd game. Every Monday, find me over on Roll20, where I play Kids on Bikes. Every Tuesday, you can find me on Bards and Barbarian, Diana's channel, where we are playing Outbreak, a zombie game called Dread Rising. We are in a con, and the zombie apocalypse just started, maybe, and we're just trying to make sure Carrie Yules doesn't get hurt.
Cool.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Cheers, friend. Susie, I almost killed you today. It's great fun.
You did. One rifle butt took out a third of my health.
I was thinking more of the claymore that would have just wiped you out.
Oh, the claymore. It would have absolutely, just one-tapped me.
Oh my god.
See, this is for James, who always said that I never play characters outside my comfort zone. Thrina, she's a big scaredy cat, and she's squishy as shit.
So when are we back to your regular broadcasting?
So back to my I will be next on your screens tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for Throwdown Thursday. Last week I played Tekken with Kurt, Tekken 7, and had a very good time. Turns out those old Tekken reflexes came back to me, and I was a golden god. So we'll see if that maintains tomorrow, or if Kurt can carry on ruining my life with Akuma and Dragunov, because anyway, and then on Friday, it's Freebooting Friday, where Sam, James, and the lovely Mrs. Webby play some pirating. The new event has started. We'll start tomorrow and Sea of Thieves, where if you're a gold hoarder, there's a bounty on your head. And we had said last week that we were going to do a challenge where we filled our ship full of treasure chests and didn't sell until right at the end. So we'll see if we survive. And then on Monday, back on my channel for what do I do on Mondays? Crusader Queens.
Crusader
oh my god, my
Queens.
brain just melted.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then Tuesday, as always, Tactical Tuesday, which is Rainbow Six Siege with the lovely Tabletop Horde, Virginia. That's me.
Fab. Thanks so much. And Lynn, knocking it out of the fucking park today, friend. Nyx never ceases to amaze me, and I wrote the class, and yet here I am going, oh yeah, sleeper holds are fun.
I play too many classes where it's it requires sneaking. It's just it's ingrained in me to
same
muscle
boat.
memory at this moment. So yeah. This has been great. I can't wait. This should be whatever happens next week should be rad. Can't wait. But I'm Lynn, Flying Cirrus on Twitter, Twitch, everything else. Where I have my art, and next time you'll see me is probably on Saturday for Scion on Wandering DM, Birth of New Gods, where I play a not awful Kitsune godling. So that should be, and she's in training with a Tengu right now. So that should be fun. And on my own channel on Sundays, we're continuing the Gundam build Sundays, and I'm going to be starting the Tall Geese. That I'm looking forward to that one. Finished the Deathlight Hell a couple weeks ago, and at some point on my channel, I should probably stream some Hitman.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and do give it a follow if you haven't already, because our artwork is absolutely amazing, and you can find it in the Spy game as well. Dr. Uzi, featured by Tabletop Mag over here in the UK last month. It was awesome to see that. It was one of our favorite pieces.
Dr. Uzi, I love it.
I want to
You've
fight
seen it,
Dr.
right?
Uzi.
You've seen
I want to fight.
You know the one
I
I'm
want to
talking
fight
about?
Dr. Uzi.
Yes!
That's in the multi-classing section about how you can be a doctor and a soldier. Bam, 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 bam. There you go.
Yeah, fight. I want to fight Dr. Uzi so badly.
I'll put him into the next part of the campaign. Don't worry. Awesome. Thank you so much. As for us, you can check us out here at Follow Black Cats on Twitch, on Twitter as well, or Black Cats Gaming on Facebook and blackcatsgaming.com for more information about this game, the spy game, which we wrote based on 5e and published just this month gone. So if you are new here and you've liked what you see and you fancy a bit of 5e powered espionage and action, check out the book over at blackcatsgamingshop.com. You can buy the physical book and the PDF right now, including a whole bunch of accessories, including a GM screen, mission booklets if you don't know what to run first off, and some unique OX dice, some of our operations executive custom-made polyhedral dice. So check that all out at blackcatsgamingshop.com. You can check me out if you want at RPG Webby on Twitter. That's basically it for me. We're back next on this channel on Monday when we play with Susie for Crusader Queens, where I combine two of my favorite things, grand strategy and drag. So I'm going to be all up in my gear. I'm going to have a tiara next week. Susie needs to get her game on for that.
I know. I gotta get a tiara. But not to make a liar of you, Sam, but we will be live on Saturday with a rebroadcast of last week's After the Fire too.
Sweet.
At 3 p.m.
I didn't know that because
if you missed it.
Susie is an exceptional marketing and media coordinator and just does stuff that I sometimes miss or don't know about. So yeah, I remember we do reruns. So yeah, we have a rerun of last week's After the Fire, which was full of twists and juicy AF. So check it out.
Yeah, if you missed it, check it out because